heftiest eel nips. Tiniest pea shelf. Oh, the Epstein files.
Ghislaine in bed with the Clintons, Joe. Newly released docs seem to totally contradict Hillary's past words, saying she only met with Epstein's madam on a few occasions. The files show that Maxwell played a very central role in setting up the Clinton Global Initiative, or CGI. Even arranging to wire $1 million for work on the, quote, Clinton Project. What could that project be? Perhaps it's Bill's genitals. You know, they don't have to be clever. They can just be...
Seems to be a trend tonight.
That's tough to follow, but I'll do my best. I'm not surprised by this. I'd be shocked if Hillary Clinton ran a charity that actually helped people and didn't enrich her, but I feel a little bad for Prince Andrew, because as far as British royalty goes, he was just born too late. A few centuries before that, you'd have like prima nocta to look forward to.
Yeah.
You could like have your wife imprisoned and beheaded if, you know, she got
Mouthy?
too mouthy. I don't want to say it, but yeah, I mean, all this Epstein stuff has mostly blown back in the face of Democrats,
Yeah.
which is even more frustrating. That I kind of feel like the Trump administration botched the rollout. So
Yeah.
it really didn't have anything to lose by it.
Yeah, you know, I hear Hillary has an actual legitimate charity. She gets disadvantaged people in prison fresh rope. Martha brought up Prince Andrew getting arrested on his birthday. I know. On suspicion of misconduct in public office over his Epstein connections. You follow the royalty very closely. You're a royal expert. What's your vibe on this? Is this the end?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, because I looked at that picture of Prince Andrew coming out in the car today. Did you see his face in the back of the car? And he's like this. And I was like, who does that remind me of? And then I realized, you know, my kids watched a lot of Harry Potter, and I feel like this is a great comparison. So I have this made for you guys. Wormtail is Prince Andrew.
So true.
Wow.
Doesn't he look like Wormtail?
Yeah. Was Wormtail ever...
Thank you.
And you know what? I believe Wormtail was also on the Epstein jet, right? God knows what he was doing there. You know, Loftus, living on the streets. Would you have taken money from Ghislaine?
I would not.
No?
I would not.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd be like, be gone. Or... I can't stand these Epstein people.
Yeah.
I'm investing in wood chippers.
Yeah.
We need a lot more like for these people. I was delighted to see Andrew arrested.
Me too.
That's great. Happy birthday to... Where are we going?
Yeah. The police shows up and he just immediately thinks they're strippers.
Yeah. Oh, that'd have been fun.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, arrest me. Wow.
They get female cops to arrest him. And he goes, oh, yeah, I love this. Should I sit down on the chair?
Let me get the royal robe on first, everyone.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Like,
It's my birthday.
He kept asking Epstein, like, when are we going to have more fun?
I know.
Today, actually, on your birthday.
He's not even a prince anymore. He's
Nope.
the weirdo formerly known as Prince.
That's right.
And I hope he's in jail. And I think he's kind of ducking because Congress wanted to talk to him about the whole Epstein thing, and he's like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. And
Bet he wants to go now.
Yeah, right? I was ready for Donald and the gang do the old Maduro snatch and grab.
Yeah.
Right. We will bring your pasty white ass to justice.
It is funny, though, Tyrus. Joe says the rollout wasn't that great. But do you think that Trump was just like, throw it all out there? Because
I'm sure Trump was, and there was probably rules and some lawyer crap.
Yeah.
But that's not what this story's about. This what we were talking about in the beginning, the legendary story in this about Hillary saying that she had only met her twice. Mm-hmm. I think we need to relook at the whole relationship between Bill and Hillary, because That's a line that a cheater says.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I only met her twice, honey.
Yeah.
And once was at the buffet. And I don't even know who she is. Don't even know what she looks like. Never met her before in her life. Oh, really? Because you started a charity together and she cut a check for you for $1 million. I said I didn't know that woman. Back up off me. I'm just doing my job.
It is a good question. Speaking of, is Baywatch back?
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.